vacuum verification and some vacuum calibration. Vacuum calibration is not normally necessary, however, we have seen in the past where people have needed to recalibrate due to one thing or another. So let's go to parameter here. We'll go to robot configuration and we'll go to analog in. All of our vacuum switches are analog circuits. You have vacuum 1, you can go over to vacuum 2 if you happen to have one installed, 3, 4, what have you. Let's go back to vacuum 1 here. Notice down here there is a reference 0% and there is a reference 100%. We have a current number and we have a sample. Make that sample a 1. Since we're going to be calibrating it, we want to get a sample. The current value, you want that to be 0. It should be at least 0. If not, it should at least be a positive number. Okay, go back to jog and go to functions and turn on your vacuum. Click on it, hit the little plus over on the side on the keyboard. Go back to parameters. At this point, you should see something in here. You might not see something in here. Your reference value has to be at least equal to the percentage up here at the top. So click the double arrow and it will put that value that's up there in here, and that'll give you your 0 reading with your vacuum on. Now go back and plug up your vacuum so that you create your maximum vacuum. At that point you'll see a orange line or a green line come up into here. It may only come up, a third of the way or 2/3 of the way. If that's the case, click the 100% one. It'll put a new value in here. Notice you can also manually put in values. I do recommend that for the 0 reference. The 0 reference, if let's say it's set at 0.03, you don't see anything down here. That's a good thing. We've noticed that in some cases people will lower their vacuum verification so low that regardless if your vacuum's on or not, or you do or do not have a part, then it will not see it. What I've done is we've taken and added a little bit to this number. Let's say it ended up at 0.02. I will put in 0.09 and increase that value. That way it has to have something on there. Alright, now that we've looked at calibrating this and we've set our 100 position, we can go back to jog and turn it off, whatever we want to do at that point with it. We can also look at our variables. We can look at our analog in, and you'll notice now if you turn your vacuum back on and you come back over here, your vacuum verification, even though it's at the bottom, you literally have to have a part on there for part presence. All right, that should help with that issue. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.